Now we begin. Let this sink in beyond your ears. Down to your goddamn mitochondria. This isn't just about sex, it's about everything. You've been taught to push, but the truth, the whole damn universe is responsive, not reactive. It doesn't need your clever lines. It needs your attuned presence. You don't dominate the dance. You ride the fucking rhythm until the music becomes you. That's what tapping into universal current really means. Surf the fucking wave, don't fight it. You already do this sometimes. When you're fully present, no distractions. Watching the ocean or listening to someone cry, and you feel it in your gut. That's you tuned into the universal current. That's you surfing. Most of the time, though, you resist. You want to fix, prove, perform. Fuck that. You're meant to respond to energy, not force it. Every time someone leans in, you feel it and match. Not push back. That's Tai Chi. That's fucking Jiu-Jitsu. That's foreplay. That's leadership. Reframe this. Sensitivity isn't weakness. It's fucking tactical superiority. Listen with your lips. Listen with your fucking spine. Every micro movement is data. When she scratches her neck, that's not just a gesture. That's a biological transmission screaming, I'm feeling something. Don't miss this, motherfucker. Now science time. Oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine. These are not just feel-good chemicals. They're the goddamn codebase of bonding, of imprinting, of deep desire. You want her addicted to you, not by manipulation, but by resonance. Echo her energy until she hears herself in you. That's how you become the archetype. That's how she measures every man after you. You're not just her type. You're the fucking blueprint. Let this truth slap you. Every time you focus on what you want, rather than what she's doing, you fumble the magic. You're in your head, and that's where desires go to die. Why does it matter? Because your nervous system learns by feedback, and hers too. You amplify what she's giving you. You become her rhythm, her breath, her tension. She builds herself into climax, using you as the brush, the tool, the conduit. You don't lead by commanding. You lead by fucking listening. So well, she doesn't even realize she's following you all the way to her own transcendence. How you fuck is how you do everything. I said it. If you're sloppy, impatient, result-driven in the bedroom, guaranteed you're that way in business, in relationships, in creativity. You change your life by learning how to feel, period. Develop body awareness, like a fucking samurai. Still, calm, deadly precise. Every touch a test, every response a map. When you touch her, you're touching information. She's giving you a roadmap, if you can shut the hell up and tune in. Here's where you got stuck. Let's smash the false gods. You were trained to perform, to push, to take control. Because vulnerability was painted as weakness. Because being sensitive was called feminine. And you were told feminine was less. Fuck that noise. You're afraid to listen because it means letting go. Because it means you can't hide behind moves and technique. The truth is, mastery is invisible. That's why the best, they don't look like they're doing anything. Because they stop trying. Confusion is opening, it's rewiring. Ever been disoriented in the moment? Where she reacts in a way that you didn't expect? That's your opening. That's her subconscious reaching out for new programming. Confusion is neuroplasticity in real time. Your job, don't fill the silence. Let the confusion crack her pattern. and then guide her gently to a new one. Do this right, and her brain won't even know who started it. She'll just feel safe, turned on, and tethered to your presence. Here are the top patterns that fuck you up and how to shatter them. Trying to be liked instead of respected. Pushing the pace instead of matching rhythm. Thinking too much instead of feeling into alignment. Focusing on the finish line rather than the sacred process. Needing certainty instead of surfing the unknown. All of these rob you of your deepest fucking power, responsiveness. If you started living this truth, your whole nervous system would shift. You'd walk into rooms and people would feel your energy before you speak. You'd become the man women lean into without knowing why. You'd turn sex into fucking prayer. You'd stop chasing outcomes and start magnetizing alignment. You'd own the space you occupy. You'd become the goddamn North Star in the chaos of someone else's confusion. You are a listener, a dancer, a leader through echo. You aren't here to dominate. You're here to amplify. You give people the feeling they've been dying for, to be seen, heard, and matched at the frequency they didn't know they needed. You already know how to do this. When you dance with someone you love. When you watch a friend cry and don't say shit. Just let them fall apart in your arms. When you touch a woman with no goal, just exploration. That's you. That's your essence. That is your fucking superpower. The final commands from the higher dimension. Develop tension sensitivity like a sculptor's finger. Listen with your chest, not your ears. Trust the pauses. They're the void that births the next wave. Her orgasm is her gift to herself through your presence. Make every gesture a sacred response, not a tactic. Stop being clever. Be fucking clean. Start at the ideal, then transcend it. Be so fluid she thinks she's leading, and then realizes she's been dancing with her own reflection in you the whole time. Now breathe deep into your belly. You're not here to perform. You're here to become. To move through space like you belong, because you do. You are the structure that moves, the ocean that listens, the fire that responds. And that, my brother, is how you own everything without chasing anything. You're home. Welcome back.